Now we gotta finish the game, though. I almost forgot. I was just gonna fucking just be like, I'm done. But you know what? We're not done. We gotta go actually be done now. We gotta go home. This is me being mad at the fact that shit's so hard, but not like I mean, it's one thing like it's one thing if that bitch pulled out a bunch of stuff that I didn't expect, but it was just every move, like literally, and it could be strung in any combination. So it's just like it's so hard. You got to just get it down one for. I mean, I only got as good as halfway. I don't even know if it gets harder than that. It probably gets harder. I don't know. It might be a second half cost, second form bullshit going on. I don't even know. But either way, we're home.
Feels like a lifetime.
We did it.
Bit drafty, maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your tadger.
All right, Mimir's gonna hang out with us now, huh? Well, here we are.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
It's nap time.
Okay, this'll do.
This'll do, Donkey. This'll do. Huh. Kratos got to actually sit down for a minute.
Way ahead of you.
We haven't got to sleep in what feels like years. Sleep, boy. Oh, years later. Wow, really? Just years pass, huh? How many years later? Boy's still a boy. The hell? Well, this is gonna foreshadow. Yup, here he is. Dun, dun, dun. Really? That's how it ends? Oh my goodness. Who are you? Oh shit. Okay. Alright, cool. What a fucking tease. What a fucking tease, man. Ugh, jeez. Ugh. Well, I guess it's a good thing this game was awesome, because I definitely want another one, and I hope there is another one, and I'm pretty sure there will be another one, because this one sold really well. It won Game of the Year on like multiple outlets. It's definitely deserving of most of its accolades. I think this game is pretty fucking awesome. It's Dark Soul level good. I don't know if I would say it's better than Dark Souls, but it's definitely Dark Soul level good of just how good it is comparatively to the rest of the God of War games. I think gameplay wise, top notch, as good as it gets action game. That's my opinion. What is y'all's opinion? Because man, it's good. I never thought a God of War game would make me say that, honestly, because all the God of War games, like I said, are kind of epic and everything, but they're just glorified beat 'em ups for the most part with some cool boss fights mixed in. Like that's pretty much what they all are. This one is like, it's that, but much more fleshed out mechanics to the battling. Like, it feels like everything you do wrong is your fault, and that's a very Dark Souls feeling that it gives to you, which is crazy. Oh, I didn't ask for your opinion, Destroyer. I already know what your opinion is. I just meant all y'all's. You know you're not the only one watching this video right now. And then there's this epic-ass fucking chanting music going on right now that's probably hella loud, but good stuff. But yes, I'm really glad that they're switching up the formula with God of War a little bit. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. When I saw the Dad of Boy thing originally trailer, I thought it was going to be some kind of fucking, like, escort game. You know, like, the whole game you're just kind of guarding the boy. but in a sense, you're just fighting in the Boy as a supplement to the battle system, which is amazing. I think they did a really good job with it. I really do. I really thought the Boy was going to be a detriment to the battle system, but honestly, he's transparent, and they did a good job with it. I think that's pretty fucking awesome. How the story is told here, very good. I like the new lore, the Norse lore stuff. I don't know anything about it personally, so it was all, I should say it's all new. They've used a lot of it in Marvel movies, obviously, but it's mostly new to me when it comes to the actual, tales and lore of actual Norse mythology. My only, thing that I hold the other God of War, the main series, the other rest of the series, the only thing I hold above that over this is the story. I like, not necessarily the story itself, but I like the setting more. I like the Greek gods more, honestly, and that's probably just because I know them more. They're more nostalgic for the history I learned when I was a kid. But overall, just saying, this game's better. Because everything about it is good stuff. And I mean, I guess another funny thing to say is, like, I complain that every freaking franchise is going goddamn open world, but I feel like this game, because they didn't make the world too humongous, there was a lot to do, but I feel like it wasn't overwhelmingly like, oh my god, there's just so much, I'll never finish it all. Like, even with all the extra shit, it only took me longer because I did it on a harder mode. If I played this on normal, I'm not saying I would have cruised or anything like that, I'm not trying to act like that would have happened, but I would have got stuck a little bit less, and thus this playthrough would have been even shorter. So comparatively to other open world games, this is not a big undertaking by comparison. You don't spend as much time exploring a giant world and making no progress toward anything. Everything you do is just more equipment to get you better to be able to handle the story and shit. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see where this goes with the whole Thor and Odin situation now that, and Freya being all pissed off. So yeah, good job, chat, on making me making me do hard mode. Even though chat really didn't play a big role in that. When I started up the game, there was only a few people here, and most of them told me not to do it, and I was like, you know what, I'll do it, it's fine. And only like one person was like, yeah, do it. And everybody else was kind of like, you might not want to do that. So I don't put that one all in chat. I put that one mostly on myself for being an idiot, because most of the time I don't listen to you guys on the difficulty. I always pick normal mode, so that's my own goddamn fault. I'm a cocky bastard like that. Anyway, it's been a good time, guys. This has been a great playthrough. I will mention now, this may not be the last episode or stream of the game. If I want to go back and beat this fucking Valkyrie, I will, but hopefully it won't take me a million hours. But that's what I said about costs. Fucking costs. Sorry, sometimes coming back to it after a break could help, but also it might be bad, so we'll see. We'll see. There is still the Give Me God of War mode. I'm not doing that. Also, hi Pilot Fish, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I didn't know you. I don't know who you are, but welcome. I am not doing the game on a harder than hard mode. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not a masochist, bro. I got other games to play. I don't play games on hard just to play them on hard. This one I only did because I thought I could do it, and I did, but man, I regretted it pretty early on, and I for some reason stuck with it, and it happened. But we're at the end, so it wasn't impossible, and it didn't take me that millions of years, so I felt like it made me get good more, instead of just being able to, like, take a few tries at things. It took me a lot more tries, and I had to get better. Who knows? I may not be may not have done a good as job against the Valkyries had I not put it on hard mode. Who knows? Who knows? So anyway, good times. Good times. I don't know what else there is to say. I've already gushed about it. What else is there to say? There's no more God of War games to play at the moment, so until they make the sequel to this one, we done with this series. Holla fucking Luya on that, to be done with a series. Good lord. Like, up to the point that they're at. There's not a lot of fucking series I can say that right at this moment. And I'm completely caught up on. At least not extended long series, so Jesus Christ. It's nice to say that about something. And it's funny because this is one of the ones I waited, one of the series I waited longest to get to with God of War. I played some other stuff first, stuff I still haven't finished, and yet I'm still here on God of War. Now I'm done. So I mean, there is less games here than there is in some other series. That's why, because there's really only 3 main games, and then they got the 3 weird ones and the 2 PSP games that I'm talking about in the Ascension, and then there's this one now. So yeah, how did I like the Loki plot twist? Pretty cool. I thought it was good. I probably could have guessed that like earlier on when somebody was mentioning Loki. I was like, what if the kid is Loki? I thought that in my head, but I never said it. And I was like, nah, that wouldn't make any sense. But then when the mom seemed more and more mysterious as to how, like, why we needed to go back and stuff, and I was like, oh shit, I think we might need to, like, I think he might be half, like, maybe he's full. I thought maybe she's gonna be a god, but then when we got to the giant world, I was like, that makes more sense if she's a giant. And then when we actually got there, I was like, oh, then he could totally be Loki, because Loki's half giant, half god, and then, well, that's what happened. So that was pretty neat. That's pretty cool. I mean, like I said, I don't know much about Norse mythology, but I'm sure Loki is not the nicest of guys in that mythology, but then again, it's different when he's Kratos' son. That's different, right? Pretty cool way to mix it all up. I like it. So yeah, I don't even have any like future God of War stuff to talk about until we get to the next game. So in that case, we should talk about other things. Like, what are we doing next? What other series should I get to? I know Mega Man X people want me to get to. Obviously, Devil May Cry 5's coming out, so I got to get back to Devil May Cry. I saw somebody else mention something else, or was that it? Maybe that was it. Yeah, it's a good game, man. Good game. GG. And I'm pretty sure somebody already said there's stuff that happens after the credits, besides maybe like an ending scene. So let's see. Let's see. But we're not there yet, so I'm not waiting yet. Now I can check out the trailer for Crosscode. Maybe later. Not right now. So basically, in Norse mythos, Loki's just a trickster who kind of plays both sides. Interesting. I mean, it depends, right? Are both sides also dicks? Because then everyone's a dick. Then who's not a dick if everyone's a dick? That's the real question. Anyway, if that's really the cliffhanger for the next game, I wonder if Game 2 will start with Kratos fighting with Thor, like literally the opening scene. Like totally God of War 3 style, where we just pick up right where we left off. That would be pretty sick if they do that. I kind of hope they do that now. Well, yeah, they're not going to let him kill Thor in the first 2 minutes of the game. I doubt that, Destroyer. I'm just saying I'm just saying at the beginning that's where they should pick up where we left off, fighting Thor and probably losing. Can I turn into an animal? Remember when Atreus said that? Oh, he's gonna create. What do you call him? Sleipnir? He's gonna create him. Yeah, most likely it's going to be like the Zeus situation, right? Where Zeus takes your power away in the beginning and then you fight him at the end. It's going to be like that. Thor will kick your ass and then you'll kick his ass at the end. Like, that's probably going to be how they set up the next game. What you do along the way will be fun. That would be hella funny if he did kill him in the first 5 minutes, though. But I just can't imagine him going on a tear and killing all of the Norse gods without a struggle like he had in this game. So I can't imagine it. Well, Dragon Knife, the idea of them sticking to the fucking mythos on Loki giving birth to all these creatures, I think probably would have been a little weird. Not to say that this series isn't weird already, but then you're just watching the fucking basically the real mythos play out, which is not the case because Kratos is in this game, so it's not what the game's about, bro. Atreus could have had some weird teen years. Well, I don't think they're going to get to that in the next game. Not if they're going to pick up where they left off here. Even with years passing by, Atreus was the same goddamn kid. I don't know how many years passed, I wonder. Not surprising, this credits is super long. Man, it's gonna be a shitty editing session too, because I'm sorry that I mean I can't really like help that power surge happened. I'm just sorry that it did, because now I got to deal with. Hopefully the first 5 hours of this stream didn't look too bad on stream, because I'm probably gonna have to use that footage to edit up this fucking set of episodes, unfortunately. What's next, you ask? Well, I'll tell you when I get to it. That's what's really next. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. That's what's about to happen. Instead of playing Heavy Rain tonight, I think I'm gonna go eat some dinner, because I ended up playing this for way longer than expected. I kind of wish the story took me longer, because then I probably wouldn't have sat and fought all the Valkyries today. I would have came back and did it later, but oh well. We do it tonight. That just means I don't have to come back and stream this again until I'm ready to fight this fucking Valkyrie again, mentally. Which might be a while, who knows? Or it could be tomorrow. No, it won't be tomorrow. Yep. New LP shall start sometime in the later part of the week, whenever I'm done posting this, of course. And the only thing you guys really can go off of is it's going to be short, because we're going to finish it before February. And that's all I really need to give you. It's going to be short. Shorter. Still got more than half of January to go, so it can be reasonably, can't be long, but you know, can't be super, it doesn't have to be super duper short. You split LPs and streams? Well, Destroyer, in case you haven't noticed, every single thing I've been LPing has been a stream lately, so I don't know how you can even do that anymore, sir. DMC4 isn't that long. You can beat it in 2 to 3 sessions. I mean, it's not wrong, but is it right? I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm trying to stick to I keep the commentary at the same level as my Let's Plays. I want you guys at any time to let me know. Rotafruits might be in our future. Oh, sweet! Rotafruit time! I don't know. I like Rotafruits. They give me power. But yeah, anytime my commentary's slipping to a non-LP level, I want you guys to let me know, man. Obviously, there's lulls when I'm streaming, but like, you know, certain sections that need to get cut out or whatever, I try to do it when I need to do it, when I edit it for YouTube. So I need to know these things so I can either change them or, you know, whatever. Yeah, dude, we're gonna play the Order 1886, dude. Destroyer nailed it, dude. Fucking nailed it, dude. Nailed it. How did you know? How did you know? Can the credits scroll like a little bit faster? It's the prologue to a series that'll now never exist. Neat. Yeah, I didn't play. I don't know shit about Order 1886. I just know that it did not do well, and people did not really like it. So, yeah, not really on my to-do list. Just saying. Of course you enjoyed it, Pete. You enjoy all the weird shit. Oh, I like to enjoy the games too. I usually try to find something good about bad games, at least in the moment that I'm playing them. I don't mind talking shit about them later. After the fact, after I've had time to digest and look back and go, that wasn't a very good game, was it? I try to enjoy them in the moment that I'm playing them, though, regardless of how good or bad they are. I try. Yeah, exactly, Dragon Knife. I'm not too picky when it comes to, like, hating a game. I will play games that most people might think are bad. I'm like, that's not bad. That's not bad. But there are a few occasions where I'm just like, no, this is not good. This is not good. And there's some games I probably made it sound like I liked it more than I did. But, I mean, I tried not to be too mean if people really like the games when I know I don't like it as much. Want to see me play Viva Pinata? What a choice. Do they have Viva Pinata on the Rare Replay collection or whatever? Is that on there? Because I know that's made by Rare. Goddamn, these credits are long. We've been here for over 10 minutes and it is still going. Holy shit, I can't help it, but I must sing along. Even though this song does not go like this, I do not give a shit. I do not know what else to suck and say. Hey! I should play The Council? What is The Council? Do I know what The Council is? You guys always suggest too many things. It's like, even if I just did the ones you want me to play right now that you just suggested, the likelihood I ever get to it is low. I got too much ongoing and stuff that I already have. Like, you're naming games I don't even have. It's like, I don't have that game. Well, then I'm probably not going to play it. Unless you give me the game and make me play it, I'm probably not going to play it. Don't they have Vanquish on, like, digital, though? Even if you can't find the physical copy, don't they have digital copies of it? Like, isn't it on, like, Xbox Live or whatever? You'll buy me Viva Pinata? Hey, Morrow, I'm dead serious. If people buy me games, I play them. Like, the games I just got recently from Leon Kennedy is fine. She's gonna get those games played. Probably won't be till after February, but they're gonna get played. I just can't promise I'll play the entire game if I don't like it. It's on PSN, but how can you buy it and give it to me? You can donate the exact amount that it costs, and I'll buy it. If you really can't gift it to me on there, because I don't think you can gift on PSN. But if you really want to give me a PSN game, that could happen. Yeah, if you're really gonna send me games, just PM me on or DM me, whatever. Direct message me on Discord, and I will send you details to email or send me shit. But just know that I already have games that people gave me, so I gotta prioritize a little bit. So even if you give me a game, it may be a little bit before I do get to it. But as we can attest, everything I've had given to me, I have ended up getting to eventually. I just haven't gotten to the current set of games, because I have games on, like, even Steam that people have given me that I haven't touched yet. But yeah. The Council is like a Telltale game? Interesting. Viva Pinata sounds like a good summer game anyways, Morrow. So whether you send it to me now or later, I think if we do if you do end up making me play it, I'll probably save it till, it's a summery, sunshiny time. Trust me, Dragon Knife, I know. I got Steam games you gave me I haven't even touched yet. Trust me, I want to play them, but they gotta fit into the schedule. Trust me, I want to play them. Don't ask me, these credits are long as shit. Tempted to just click through them, but goddamn. These are long ass credits and we're sitting here forever. Do I have Yakuza 0? I do not. I think I explained that the Yakuza games I have for free on PSN were... I put them in the Discord. It's like 5 and 6. And, yeah. I think 5, 6, and Kiwami. I think that's correct, Destroyer. Damn it. Stop giving me so many games. No, don't. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Zero's the best starting point. Fair enough. I still gotta do Shenmue. I can't do Yakuza. Actually, almost bought Shenmue the other day on PSN when it was hella cheap, but I was like, I'm not gonna play it for a long time probably, so I'll have to wait. Don't do Shenmue, but why? Shenmue's nostalgic for me, though. I've never beaten it myself. I've only played it with my friend, and we finished playing it like together. I did more of the exploring parts. He was good at the fighting parts, so we kind of traded the controller back and forth. Literally way too realistic, the game. What do you mean? You don't like going around drinking sodas and winning prizes and getting little toy capsules and then going to the fucking arcade and playing goddamn Space Harrier and then like doing like what do you call it, investigations to figure out why your dad died or how your dad died or where the guy that killed your dad went, and you don't like it all that? It's good times. I would say the only complaint I had about Shenmue even back then was just kind of slow. It was just a slower game. Shenmue would be interesting, maybe. Maybe. That would be cool if Ryu Hayabusa was in Smash Ultimate. I didn't know if I repeated what you said there, Dandy, but I already brought that up that he makes more sense than like a lot of characters to me. So if they don't add him, I'm not surprised because there's probably not any new Ninja Gaiden games coming up, at least not on the Switch. But if there is, Ryu Hayabusa, bring him on, baby. These credits are ridiculous. Yakuza's already a better version of Shenmue. Well, that's my point. Shenmue came first, son. Know your roots, boy. You think it'd be fun to see me play Pandora's Tower? Why do you think that's super unlikely? I still have that game. I always wanted to do it. It just... After doing Last Story and hearing that Pandora's wasn't really any much better than it, I was like, I'll get to it eventually, and I just never have. But I have it. I have the game. It's not like it's unlikely. It's definitely on my eventual wanna play list. Just, it's not on my like LP soon to do list though. Definitely not. It's one of my few Wii games I haven't played yet. Oh no. No, Pete, no! No! You really disliked Last Story, but you love Pandora's Tower? Interesting. Interesting. Well, see, because I loved Xenoblade, right? So I was like, you know what, I'm going to play Last Story. So I played, like, Chrono Trigger or whatever, and then I played Last Story right after that. And Last Story was, like, very meh. Like, I didn't love it. So, and then I started moving on to other big games, and I just kind of, Pandora's Tower kind of got left in the dust. I think we might maybe be close to the end of the credits, maybe? Maybe? Oh, I know they're not alike, Dandy. I'm not comparing the two. I'm just pointing out that I always link those three RPGs on the Wii together because the reason we got all three of them is the same reason. Because of that project, whatever, Operation, whatever it was, Rainfall, I forget what it's called. to get all the games to America, which was amazing. But yeah, I just never got to Pandora's Tower. Anyway, credits are over, dude. Credits. Present day.
Atreus, are you ready?
Yeah, but I had the weirdest dream. Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us. Here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow. Today, there are still things we can do. Come.
Okay. So I mean, is there anything to do now, or am I done? Like, let me just take a quick look at the map, maybe. That's pretty much it. All right, well, that's God of War, I guess. I can go kill the Queen of Valkyries. Totally, let's go. Psych. Alright, well, shit, man. This has been a fucking great playthrough. Thank you guys very much for making it fun. Do I 100% games? Not in the way that you probably want me to. But I will probably come back and fight that Queen Valkyrie eventually, but I'm not doing it now. Not doing it now. A lot of times when it comes to 100%, especially when I'm doing a blind playthrough like this, I just don't, because it takes too much extra time and I don't know where to look for things. But, like, you know, if it's a collectathon type of game, I'm more likely to 100% it. Anyway, I'm not going to explain myself right now. This is the outro to the God of War playthrough. We are done. Hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. It has been great. We'll just be back to the series when there's another fucking game. Whenever that happens, it may be a few years probably. And if I'm still Let's Playing by then, of course we'll play it. Of course we will. I know, right? That's why I can't help it. I'm just throwing this axe and bringing it back all the way. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I will see you guys somewhere else at another time. Peace!